Welcome to the madness. This is the Nutty Buddies podcast, starring Hyena Emmett and everyone's favorite Quiffless.
Lose time. Ha ha. Ha.
And welcome to the first episode of Nutty Buddies podcast. I'm your host, Hyena.
The first one.
Yeah, the first
I'm also
one,
your
not the
host.
zero.
The first one.
Oh my
this
God.
is nothing has ever happened before this.
Except for the
If you
previous
ever
video.
find something,
Nope, nothing happened.
that didn't even happen. I'm not sure that happened. History started 5 seconds ago, and you can't prove me otherwise. The entire universe was created
when
13 seconds ago.
When this video was up, that video will already be up.
Really? Damn.
Anyway,
happen.
we got Emmett, the Nico,
Hi.
the cat boy,
I lied.
and then we got Quiff.
Oh yeah.
Everybody's favorite, as you can tell from the intro.
Apparently,
I can't believe the intro
back
said
by
that.
popular demand, me.
Go back in time real quick to be like,
I just quoted
And
the meme
Cliff.
completely wrong.
which mean?
Back by unpopular demand, me.
Me. So how's
No
it-
name, no nothing, just me.
Just me.
Me.
It's like Tommy
Kermit the
Higgins
Frog said that.
when he's just
Exactly.
So how's everybody on? How are my two favorite co-hosts doing on this fine Wednesday night?
I have been staring at nothing but guitars that are very expensive and stupid because they're classical. Those aren't even real guitars. And owls, because owls are so funny. They're such funny little creatures.
I love how you can
You know what else is
Photoshop
funny?
your profile picture looking at those two things, and your PFP will make sense.
So true. Literally so true.
I mean that's how guitar players do it. What we do is we think about guitars when we aren't playing guitar, but even when we're playing guitar, we're just watching other videos of people looking at guitars.
I already have the thumbnail for this episode.
There's just guitars everywhere.
It's just your
Bro, we've been-
guitars.
I have another silly thing, and it is dogs. Honestly,
Dogs are
dogs
great.
are so shape.
I love
Little
dogs.
baby dogs are so shape. Especially
They have
that little.
such a good shape.
Look at that little cone-shaped one. Is that not like a shapy dog?
Oh, I forgot that. Wow, that dog's shape is incredible. You should. Why are you showing photos?
I am so shapy dog right now.
I find that every once in a while I add a new animal to my repertoire of this is the good animal. This is a good new animal. Like a while ago, I realized hamsters? No, not hamsters. The other ones, the long hamster, ferrets.
Guinea pig? Oh,
Ferrets are adorable. Those guys are freaking ridiculous.
All
They're
the
absolutely
cone
insane. They're so funny. They're such funny little noodle boys. And then a while ago, I realized owls. They look so funny. They look absolutely hilarious, but they're also just like really cool, I guess.
Pick up their feathers, like you can see they have like long legs.
Yeah. Or have you heard the thing like if you look into like the open like ear, if you like pull their ear like aside and like look in, you can see the back of their eyeball.
I don't know. I've never been that close to the owl and be like, "Yo, bro, can I pick up your ear?"
Neither have I.
Your eye. Maybe Harry Potter's.
Have
done
you
that.
I've
seen a
never
wet
been
owl?
close to an owl. I've never been close to an owl. I've never had a close owl friend.
Apparently, the kids in like the first Harry Potter movie was like a train wreck. It's like trying to get like a middle school like organized in gym. They're just like running around with broomsticks, and everybody's like, "Guys, we got a movie to shoot."
but have either of you seen
owls?
wet owls?
Wet owl. Oh, that I know. I already know the image you're thinking of.
Aren't owls
I have
like,
3 right now.
That's a funny little image.
Aren't like owls like waterproof?
I
Are they?
would-
Oh my god!
It's
Wow,
gonna take
he
6
looks.
hours.
he looks like the freaking he looks like the mask kid from Legend of Zelda.
I can see that actually.
Oh my god.
It's the eyes, I think. I like that second one. He's just
Oops!
chilling.
I tried to search it, but I accidentally searched Cash Kid. Hold up.
Oh.
Mash.
Oh.
Mask. Apparently, I can't type. Mask. I seriously. Oh, his name was Skull Kid. I'm dumb.
Oops.
Oh, whoops.
That reminds me of those shitty headphones that you would get
Oh,
from like
skull
the pharmacy.
candies. Yeah.
Skull candy, exactly.
They used to sell them where I worked, and I would buy one like once every 2 months because one of the
2
earbuds would die.
months.
Owls are
No,
just
literally.
such funny little creatures.
It got what I
They
call
look
like
so crazy.
the deaf ear, because like always the left side would start going, and you have to like play around with it to like get to work, and then it would just die.
I miss the days of messing around with headphones.
I don't.
Just like the wire.
I have that sort of thing. I have this one sort of thing where I have my guitar amp, and I always play with headphones. But the thing is that the way that the wire comes or like jacks into the amp and then like bends back downwards, it's like I've been using the same pair of headphones, and it's like that really tiny audio jack for this sort of thing. And so me constantly always having it plugged into this thing with the same pair of headphones in the same way, and like taking it back and forth from my computer to my amp back when I was actually doing like an audio production class, and I had to have good headphones for that. From doing that, like the audio jack, I think it's the not the plug, but the jack itself on the headphones. It's like I have to like squirm it around and like shake it a little bit when I plug it in, just to like get it to go in the correct way. Because if it doesn't, it sounds like my guitar is inside of an absolutely gigantic auditorium with reverb up the wazoo, and it sounds like you're listening to it from like the far side of the room. So I don't know why that is. I don't understand why that makes it do that. But yeah, when the plug isn't perfectly in and it isn't, I have to jiggle it around to make it correct. When it's busted, it sounds like my guitar is coming out of an amp 50 feet in the other direction in the middle of a freaking giant room, big room. I can't think of a good word. Location. My brain is turned off because it is late.
So basically, you gotta jiggle it until it busts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? No.
I don't know. That sounds almost exactly like what you said.
You gotta unbust it. It starts, but you gotta jiggle it around there. You gotta jiggle it in the hole. You gotta jiggle it in the hole until it makes the sound that is good. What?
Well, you heard
what?
You
gotta unbust it.
You gotta. You heard nothing. You didn't hear anything. You can't hear. You are now deaf.
Speaking of busting, shall we get into our news segment?
News.
Yes. Would you like to start us off?
I will start.
Do it so that set the expectations high so that I can completely shatter them with mine, which is just horrible.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna send you the video so you can share it. So
okay.
Basically, last week, Cartoon Network, the Rab one.
Oh my
got
god!
hacked.
Wait, I've seen this.
Yes.
I mean, I haven't seen this, but I've seen it in my recommendeds, and I haven't clicked on it. I've refused to click on it because I just.
You get to do
Hold
it
up,
now.
I'm gonna share it. Just okay. Yeah, it's not this video. I saw a different video, but I didn't click on it because of the person's profile picture. But that's a different thing. Anyway, so here's the thing. It's only 38 seconds, and Cartoon Network Arabic get hacked at 4 a.m.
So apparently, I looked into it like 5 seconds in because I'm, a news person.
Oh my.
And apparently it was like... What is that in the background? Is it playing?
What? I'm playing the video.
Oh wow, I can't even see it on my screen.
What?
What?
Okay.
So-
And we dealt that on a podcast. That was good.
What's funny is the video is mostly blurred on my end, so I think that's actually a good thing.
Well, you had me stream the freaking thing. Of course it was going to be garbage.
But anyway, that played. How'd the stream go? Don't show me this again. Yeah,
Go
so
away,
that basically
Discord.
played at 4 a.m.
4 a.m.
I don't know who's up watching Cartoon Network that early, but for that country,
I thought Cartoon Network... Wait, when did that change? For the longest time, Cartoon Network and Adult Swim were the same channel, but it just changed after a certain time. When did that stop? Because that means that Cartoon Network is apparently a thing at 4 a.m.? That definitely wasn't a thing back when I was watching that shit.
I think
Same. This is I want to go back.
I don't think Adult Swim is in that country. I think it's just like kids shows where like here, like I think it was 8 a.m. or 8 p.m. it would change. 8 to 6 would be adult.
Yeah, around there.
Wait, so it got hacked in that country,
Yeah.
but not here?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess that makes more sense.
Fun fact, the Adult Swim headquarters, I believe, is in New Jersey.
That
Ooh.
sucks for them.
For them?
Adult Swim. Hold on, I want to make sure of this. Headquarters in Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh,
Ooh.
Founded in 2001 in Atlanta, Georgia.
damn, I was wrong
Founded,
about
but
that.
They never
it's
left.
located there.
Oh, I was thinking
Network,
about
Cartoon Network.
Force. They were based in New Jersey.
The fictional show, the characters in the show, they came from New Jersey.
Yeah, basically. They're in, like, Newark or something.
Newark.
Which makes
Doesn't
way too
surprise
much
me.
sense.
That it does.
I was thinking
It
the
really
same
just does.
thing.
But yeah, that was my
All
news
right,
story.
well-
Let's see what your depressing, sad news is.
Mine is it's a story. It's definitely a story, and that's about it. So there was this thing a while ago. I first heard it on the radio, I believe maybe yesterday or sometime like a few days ago. Hard to tell exactly. Apparently there was this event that happened where 2 American tourists in Mexico, they were apparently kidnapped by the Mexican cartel. They were kidnapped by the Mexican cartel, and they went missing for a while. And then the thing that you don't expect it to happened, where a letter from the Scorpion division of the Mexican cartel came out to, I suppose, authorities. It was a apology, and it basically said, hey, yeah, we did kidnap those people, and they are dead. I'm sorry to say, they are dead now.
It's all four
But
that
they
died.
weren't supposed to. That wasn't supposed to happen. They were not supposed to be killed. The 4 people of that Scorpion division of the Mexican cartel, they went against our very strict rules that we have here, that we upkeep very highly here in the Mexican cartel. They went against those rules. And I think it came with like a video or a photo of like those 4 members, like on the floor, like on the street, like in the sidewalk, laying down, like they were being handcuffed or something. Because those 4 members, they were turned over to the police. When I first heard about like the photo, I thought it was like, oh, so they just straight up killed those members. Oh God! But no, they didn't kill them. They just turned them over to the police.
Damn.
And so like, the families of like the people who like genuinely like went missing have said, this doesn't help our situation. My family's still fucking dead. This sucks. This really freaking sucks.
I don't think
But
Hallmark can
they
make a
they
card.
they released an apology, so that counts for something to someone somewhere, I guess.
They really did.
Like on a Hallmark card, like it's like, sorry for your loss, and Snoopy.
Where
No, they really sent them
always
to
Snoopy.
Dungeons
Why is
and
it always
IRL and was
Snoopy?
like, "This is enough."
Don't.
That
I mean,
is
that's not a
sad
thing
for-
outside of this. That's fine.
That is sad for the 4 because I know 4 died. 2 died before, but that sucks that the other 2
Yeah,
are dead.
it's one of those things where, like, if this just happened to just, like, completely random tourists that were in Mexico, nobody in the States would even have the vaguest clue about it happening or give a singular
That's
shit.
true.
But because 2 of the tourists were Americans, then the headlines need to go up literally on the biggest news stations that we have here.
Yeah, because we're America. We like send in all
Yeah, because this is America and we care about Americans.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's like other countries, someone like sees American, they're like, we can't kidnap them. We'll have the whole U.S. Army and all the rednecks up here in like 2 seconds.
It's like how
Especially the rednecks.
the Joker is just like, I'll take on Batman, but there's no way in hell I'm messing with the IRS.
Speaking of hell,
Emmett,
we've got the fiery rays of the sun blasting at us this week.
wait, really?
There's a hole in the sun,
There's a
which
what?
isn't what it sounds like. It's not what it's. It's basically just like a dark spot where it's colder on the sun, and because of that hole, we're gonna get some wind. Because you
What?
can't have news without the weather forecast.
Oh, great, more wind.
There's a dark spot on the sun, and that's gonna cause some wind?
I don't fully understand it. I'm no weather guy, but let's see.
Wait,
Geomagnetic storms.
it's gonna get colder?
It's going to be Elon
It's gonna be
Musk's
cold
out?
new,
No, I'm pretty sure it's still gonna be very hot, but
It's gonna be hot.
windy.
It's gonna
Don't
be
quote me on
windy.
that.
It's gonna
But hot.
well, it's gonna be windy, and it's gonna be
So it's going to be
I should
basically like-
genuinely check the weather because tomorrow I'm out for the entire day.
Ooh,
My weather says
Whatever. We'll figure this
fire,
out.
So I don't know what that means.
let's see. I'm
Oh
on
my- It's 62 out.
science.nasa.gov right now, and
Why would NASA care about the weather on Earth? I thought they were all about space.
They lost
well,
their
the
jurisdiction.
sun is in space.
Oh, it's gonna be
So are
raining
we,
tomorrow. This
basically.
sucks.
Where do you think
Damn.
the weather comes from? It
This
comes
is
from
great
space.
podcast, Caught. What?
If you think about it, we are in space.
The weather comes from space. If it's sunny, the
Earth
sun...
definitely is in space.
It is.
Exactly, and
I
we are
think-
on
I think-
Earth, so we are in space.
I think space is on Earth.
That's
Chuck
wild.
Norris. The Earth is Chuck Norris. and
I'm
space
going
is
to
gonna
be the
around it.
first. I'm going to be the first
Huh?
to say on the podcast that I think it's something that we should make very clear that it's a core staple of the Nutty Buddies. All of us, we believe, we all know to be true.
Mm-mm.
The Earth is flat. That is a belief that every single one of us has. There is no contempting it. It is truly factual.
We gotta.
We all have this belief, and it is
add on
a
to
core. It is
Hand me
a
the
core.
taser.
Well,
I would, but I'm gonna have to side with Quiff on this one.
What?
I mean,
See?
the Earth is round, but
I
it's in a
showed you-
2D way.
I showed you
It's-
pictures of me in the plane, and you could see that the Earth is round.
The Earth
I've
is
been in
round, but it's not a
planes.
sphere.
it didn't
it's
look
more
round.
like
It just looked really freaking big and flat.
Where'd
I
you-
could only see
It's
in a
more like-
circle because that's how far my render distance was.
your-
It's like a cutout piece of paper in the
What is
shape
it,
of a circle.
Minecraft?
It's round, but it's
render
flat.
distance?
The only
And
reason
so
I could
when
only
you-
see in a circle was because my render distance was 5 miles. 5 no, not miles. 5 mega Walmarts. Yeah, that's the measurement I'm using. 5 mega Walmarts in distance. And so it went in a big circle around that. So that's why it looked circular, but realistically, it just looked big and flat.
Bro, you need to
I'm gonna
upgrade your
go
brain
back to
RAM.
looking at the
Also-
weather.
Get that render distance
Brain
up.
RAM?
Yeah, get some brain RAM.
Sorry,
It also should be noted.
Valve hasn't invented that one yet,
Wait.
but they're close.
But you know what
Close.
Valve has invented? Counter-Strike 2.
Oh, that's happening.
Yeah.
That is happening.
And you know
Counter-Strike
what?
2 is definitely happening.
They finally made another game because it wasn't a third game. Well, technically it is.
Well,
Counter-Strike Source.
Technically... Oh, wait! That's true! It literally... It still goes by the rule of 3. They never release 3.
Exactly.
They never release a 3! Holy crap.
Because you
I
have
didn't
Half-Life
even...
Alyx. Maybe they'll have Half-Life Alyx 2. And then they'll do, like, Half-Life Brandon.
They never release a 3, but again... It wouldn't make sense if this was going to be like Counter-Strike 3 because, I mean, there was the original Counter-Strike mod, and then there was Counter-Strike Source, and then there was Counter-Strike Global Offensive, technically the third one, but it was the one that they really made a genuine thing out of and really went with. It's like, but then this is now Counter-Strike 2, so it's 2 for Global Offensive, but why isn't it Global Offensive 2?
We could look at like the thing like Grand Theft Auto. You had Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and then Grand Theft Auto 4.
Oh, so it's back to when nobody gave a shit.
Exactly. I mean, Valve could just say, fuck it,
I'm
let's release Half-Life
down.
4. Because
I'm just glad that
Half-Life
all
Alyx
of my
could have been
CSGO skins are going to go and become part of CS2.
All
my CSGO skins are going to be in there.
All zero.
I
of
have
my
to actually
skins
find my stuff.
will be there because I only bought it so I could get all the stuff for Gmod.
I think that's why I bought it too.
Yeah, that's the only reason.
I think that's the only reason. Yeah, oh wait, it might have been, I might have actually got Global Offensive because a few of my friends were actually playing it, but I think I did that with Counter-Strike Source. Because Source always has a bunch of stuff for Gmod.
Oh yeah,
it always messes with
guns,
the textures.
the models. Oh my god, I want to play Gmod again. We're gonna be playing Gmod on this channel at some point.
Probably, yeah. I just have to download it, but that'll take 15 centuries. Anyway, actually, wait. Let me check my my inventory. I want to look at my old skins real quick.
Do you have the contraband
That is, if my
skin?
inventory could actually load. Contraband skin? What the hell is a contraband skin?
There's only one of these, and it's it was, I forget, I think it's the Red Wolf skin. I forget the official name of it, but it was actually stolen artwork. So they slightly changed it. They banned it, and they have a contraband skin now. And it's like, you can only get it through trades, and it's like one of the most expensive skins on the market.
Apparently I sold it because there is literally not even a CSGO inventory slot active there for me to check when I go into my Steam inventories. So those are gone. They're gone. No, my skins are gone. I apparently sold them at some point. What a shame.
I have
I don't remember that.
Team Fortress 2 stuff.
Oh, I still do. I have all my TF2 stuff. Did you know a while ago there was like a big inflation in the market for a lot of old TF2 skins? And when I saw that, I checked back because I knew I had a lot of old skins, and I actually saw like a lot of them were like extremely high value for no good reason. I think at one point a pistol of one of my pistol skins, like the pistol for the NG or the Scout. I think the NG, the NG uses this pistol. I swear it was like $100.
If it's the Lugermorth, it's because you could only get those, I believe.
No. It's one of the. No, it was specifically one of like the skins, not a reskin model like any of those ones. No, it was one of those like texture skin things.
Oh, I forgot.
I
stopped playing
the Dress to Kill.
Thing.
Yeah, it was stuff from the Gentleman's Collection, some of the really early collections that they first released when it all came out with the whole what was it? The contract system. Yeah. I still had a bunch of the really old ones, and so I had one. I have a factory new Dress to Kill pistol, which I've always had for like a really long time. And I swear at one point it was over $100, and right now, even months after that whole inflation fiasco, it's $43.
I gotta check, because last time I checked, I had the Summer Gear, which he only released once, and like each piece for me was like worth like $40-$50.
Damn. Oh yeah, I think one of the last things that I ever actually did in TF2 was I unboxed like some stuff from the Jungle Inferno thing, and one of the things that I got was like a pink, and like in the whole range thing, you've got like the blues are nothing common shit, then the purples, and then the pinks, and then the reds are really rare. I got a pink, and so that one was like, oh, this is cool, and I equipped it to scout because it looked really cool. I'm a scout main, or I was, and all that sort of thing, and it was really high value and all that stuff. I didn't know at the time that that was going to be one of the last things that I actually do on TF2 because I haven't played in like 5 years.
I think they just made like an update. Not like a big update.
They announced something.
They're like, oh, we like fixed a bug, and that's all we're doing for the one guy working.
Well, that's what they're doing now, because after that whole Save TF2 thing, they apparently hired one person to actually work on the game, and they've been doing like they've just been slowly going in and just like trying to fix some bug stuff as they can, just really slowly going in and taking care of stuff. I still have this weather pulled up on my phone. So
you as an audience want to play the perfect example of Team Fortress 2, go on eBay and buy the Orange Box Collection.
What is the Orange Box Collection?
Bro, what year is it?
It's basically if you want to play like alpha build of TF2, because they never updated the game, that is the alpha build. That's like the most alpha you could get in that game.
Get it for Xbox 360.
I may. But yeah, apparently the servers. Actually, no,
I heard the TF2 on Xbox 360 was hell, from what I heard. It was absolutely a buggy mess, even from like the beginning. It was absolute hell, and it never really got proper updates or anything like that. So I always thought that was kind of funny.
I played it once, because I remember like the only thing that was like majorly different was like I played at a friend's house, and the demo man's like grenade launcher could hold 6 like it's supposed to, unlike the 4 in the PC version.
Oh, I don't remember that. But yeah, that's cool. I guess, oh my god, that would have been a TF2 without a singular add-on.
Yeah.
Or like additional, that would have been, yeah. No, I don't know if that would have cosmetics.
No,
and it probably wouldn't. No cosmetics. Were there even any changeable weapons?
No. It was base
I guess set. Not. Holy crap.
Base gear only. Which is kind of cool.
I wonder when did they add like the first set of like
I think it was
unlockable weapons, because that must have been just like something that there must have been a crap ton, because it was the first time it's like, yeah, you can get different things, variants of these guns, and they all do different things. So it's like they must have freaking dropped so many of them all at once, because it was just like, we need to have at least like a couple for at least every single slot in every single class. It's like, damn, they must have dropped a crap ton on unless this is just like completely not how it worked.
I know on cosmetics side they had the original 9, which they eventually retired. They had like one.
Oh, those are classic. Those are so good.
They're expensive now because they retired them fully.
They're really expensive. Yeah.
I don't think
it's like any of them. Oh, I definitely don't. I didn't even start playing TF2 until like 2013, maybe, and then I kind of dropped off in 2018, but I ended up with 690 hours in the game.
Did you start playing because of Rubber Fruit, if you remember his channel?
No, my friend introduced me to it. He had me play like the what is it? The practice demo. Like there was like a training sequence. It was complete dog shit, but he wanted me to like do the training little sequence on his computer at his place. And then I said, okay, sure, I guess I'll download it. And so it was free at the time because it went free in like 2012.
I know, I bought it, so I got that special hat thing.
Ooh, cool. But yeah, we just started playing that, and so that was just the thing that we did for like a really, really long time. But I stopped talking to that person years ago at this point. And it's one of those things where it's just like, I've never felt like I could play the game, not in just like oh, it's crushing because I'm not with them anymore. No, that's bullshit. That gay, stupid, gay. Go to your funny little corner. Stupid person. No, it's just like, I feel like I want to play it in the way that I see like YouTubers like Soundsmith do it. Like, I love Soundsmith. That guy is absolutely hilarious. But like, I swear, the things that they do with they just like come up with crazy stuff and just like take 2 or 3 people and go into a lobby and just do randomness. That stuff's hilarious, and I want to play like that. But I was never good in the first place. I'm not good now, and I don't have anybody to play with because I've never. I just haven't really found anyone for that. I tried a while ago, and it was fun. I tried a while ago just to see what it was like with like somebody on the server, but it was fun. So it was definitely one of those things where it's like, damn, I'm getting steamrolled, but this is still crazy. This is great.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I can invest in that game anymore. It's just like, I don't know. I'm over it.
That's the thing. Even when I stopped playing it, I still watched it. I've still been watching Lazy Purple and his yearly uploads. I've been watching El Maxo. I've been watching Soundsmith, even if Soundsmith's kind of a lot more variety nowadays, which is completely fucking fine. And Uncle Dane. I remember I was following Funk back when he was playing TF2, but now he's evolved past TF2 and has turned into one of the best animation like animated commentary video YouTubers I have ever seen. His style, his writing, his jokes, the video concepts themselves, they are absolutely immaculate. It looks amazing. Every single part of it is amazing. Also, his music taste. I got into Weezer because of that. That is a sin. Never mind. I found Ozma because of him. Ozma's actually cool and fun. They do puns in their songs. They are funny and cool. And also, like, Charlie Bliss, like, that dude's got an amazing freaking taste in music. Like, holy crap. Aside from Weezer, but I think he also understands that Weezer is a sin.
Yeah.
Speaking of sinners, we have this article for our facts segment.
Facts?
Emmett
Yes.
just like, we're getting the facts now.
Sin? What? Article?
Emmett
Yes.
has found
Do
hell.
you remember? Yes. After digging and digging and digging, I have found the pits of hell, and I'm sending you both there, where you will both watch the worst cartoons known to man. No.
I mean,
I already
know-
do
we
watch
know
I
what
already
Quiff
do
is
watch
afraid
the
of
worst
down there.
cartoons known to man, and they already send me to hell
That's
every
why-
single time.
That's why
And we will not go
in.
in. We will not. No, stop making references. No, we're not acknowledging. We're not directing. No, that's for another time.
All right, then. Moving on. Do y'all remember that that one video from years ago where it was like, oh, diggers in Russia dug so deep that they found their way to hell, right?
No, but I have heard something of a very the deepest hole ever dug was, I think, for a Russian oil drilling
Wrong.
thing, something like that. And it was
The
in
same
Russia, and
story,
it was
actually.
a big hole. They didn't find anything, and it's like abandoned now, but it's like 27 miles straight down.
That's a big
You
hole.
stole my fact segment.
Deepest
Damn, you
hole ever dug. Yeah, no, I've heard of this
it's a
before.
super deep
12,000
borehole.
I
meters.
feel like there's a Euro
Yes,
joke
yes.
there.
Yeah.
The Cola super deep borehole. Yeah, I've heard about this. Deepest. Oh, okay. It's 40,000 feet deep. And as of 2023, it's still the deepest man-made hole ever made.
It's been
But it was
sealed,
dug
but
back in 1989.
Damn, that's like
And it's been covered up. What was it actually for?
oil.
It was for oil?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No way. Is a result of scientific drilling of the Soviet Union. 1989. Oopsies. Near Russian border with Norway. Project attempted to dig as deep as possible. It was literally just to see how far down they could get. Holy crap.
So basically, it's just the Russians
That's
penetrating
amazing.
Earth.
It's like we couldn't do the space. It's like we failed in the space race, so just like let's do the hell race.
Let's just go the other way.
First person to get to hell wins the world.
Did they win the world?
Well, I mean,
they had to seal it up. So
it was not. When? Hold up! I need to search something. When did the Soviet Union devolve? It was 1991, so this was one of the... It's not like the last thing they did, because this was probably just one small project, but it was like... They dug, not a grave, but they did dig themselves their own hole, and then they died. The country fell apart, because communism works wonders. Big funny. You know what? Right. Wait a second. August 1991. Wait,
did you know that Emmett is a communist?
So true.
Oh my god. The Soviet Union crashed about a month before Nirvana's Nevermind first released.
Oh, Nirvana killed Russia. Let's go.
Nirvana was born well, no, I can't say that. They had an album before that. But Nirvana came out. Nirvana's biggest album, America, the 1990s got an identity about a month after the Soviet Union fell to the ground.
Damn.
I love that album. That's a great album. I saw a video earlier.
Single-handedly they slayed so hard that it just fell apart.
It crashed. It crumbled. They were not prepared. So Russia was trying to prepare for the cultural time bomb that was about to go off, and they just weren't. They weren't ready, so they just collapsed at the hinges.
Sounds about right.
Relatable, honestly.
Are you feeling like Russia today, Emmett?
Are you? Well, you mean the Soviet Union?
Do you feel like
Russia kind of kept going?
It's like on the gym, like when you have like the faces, like which one do you feel like today? Do you feel like Russia or the Soviet Union? Soviet Union, guys.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta take a few drilled holes and lay in the board hole pit.
Yeah.
I feel like it was kind of why did the whole borehole stop? It's one of those things where I just sort of feel like, of course it stopped. Of course it's not doing anything. Of course it's just like empty and there's nothing to see. If the whole freaking point was to just dig straight down, yeah, it's kind of fair that it's a completely unimpressive site that was abandoned.
Just like Chernobyl.
Wait.
So Chernobyl's kind of
okay.
impressive.
No, there was a very clear reason why that place should have been abandoned. I feel there was not just like nothing happened here. No, too much happened there. A whole fuck ton too much happened in like the span of half of a second.
Apparently, if you like dogs, you should go there because there's so many dogs. Like a lot of dogs.
You should take them. Take a Chernobyl radiated dog.
Well,
it'll probably glow in the dark.
Yes, get your glow in the dark dog.
Glow in the dark dog. I've always go to Chernobyl. You know why? You leave with X-ray vision. Your eyes will literally glow. Also, this is apparently the top of the borehole. This completely unimpressive, just sealed thing, that is the top of the biggest hole humans have ever... Well, not biggest, but the deepest hole that humans have ever dug. And it's that. At least, I think that image is from 2012.
It looks like a landmine.
Yeah, that's when they sealed it, I think.
2012? No, they sealed it when they left it in the 80s.
You know what it kind of also reminds me of? It's like, it's a landmine, but if you step on it,
you'll just get
it's like a trap.
It's like Mario.
Exactly.
If you step on it, you just fall.
Yeah.
You don't stop falling.
It's like leaves.
Maybe that's
over a
why
hole
they
in the
sealed
ground.
it. They did actually just find hell. So it's like, if we just pretend that nothing happened and that nothing was discovered here, we just abandoned it, no one will know that we found literal hell.
I mean, that's one
Honestly, they'd probably make a reality. Huh?
Yes, bring 15 couples.
Reality
go to
TV
hell.
Exactly where I was going.
It's
Reality
like Love
TV
Island,
show
Hell
in
Island.
hell.
Can
Oh my
these
God,
couples
wait, no.
make it?
It'd just be the same thing though, because reality TV is already hell.
Right?
So
Love Island
I'm
is a
going to
bizarre
do
show.
a thing. I'm going to do a thing that
You're gonna go
my
on the
cousin
show.
does. No, I'm going to do a thing that my cousin does and completely throw the tone out the window. What are y'all's thoughts on the afterlife?
Ghosts, goblins, spirits, a Ouija.
Emmett?
the way I see it, honestly, I don't want to worry about. Well, I don't want to have to worry about tomorrow if I'm still in today. You know, like I'll cross that bridge when I get to it.
If you
Hopefully, there's no landmines there.
If you want to know about the afterlife, go to your local Blockbuster, pick up a copy of Paranormal Activity, and watch it. And then that's life as a ghost. You just mess with people because you're bored.
Or go to that one YouTube channel. Quiff, what was that YouTube channel we were watching where it was like, it was just a bunch of videos where it was like, oh no, this poor innocent 18-year-old girl, specifically 18-year-old girl, is
Life
all
of
alone.
luxury. Life of luxury.
you.
Oh my god,
Yes,
those
just go to
guys are
Life of
so
Luxury.
funny. So funny. Such funny boys. Chester is always wearing sunglasses at 12 o'clock at night.
You never saw
Oh,
They
movies.
are
it's so
also
funny.
very
They're so
informative.
funny.
I feel left
They
out.
are so informative. I believe wholeheartedly in their cause. I have donated
you should.
$10,000 to their cause.
As you
Damn,
should.
that's a lot of money. You could have bought a new PC.
It's money well spent. No, it's
That
money
was
well
supposed to
spent
go
because
towards
they're
my classes. That was
teaching
next
the
semester.
You don't need the next semester. You just need the new PC, and then you can play Far Cry 5 at medium graphics.
Life of luxury, more like facts of life.
I've
That's
played,
what they should
I've
be
played
called.
Far Cry 5 on this PC. It goes decently. Honestly, I've never had a problem running Far Cry 5.
That's good.
They're also bringing it to the Game Boy.
Far
They're
Cry 5
bringing
on the
Life
Game
of
Boy?
Luxury to the Game Boy.
Yes.
2023, the only game to release for the Game Boy. The original. It can only be played on the original, the gray one with the green screen.
I had one of those. I had one of those for a really long time, but I think my mom threw it away. I don't know if it was broken or I just wasn't using it, but she definitely threw it away.
My first one was the Pokemon
I kind of
color one.
I refuse to believe it was genuinely broken because those things don't break.
Yo,
they're like the Nokia of handheld game consoles.
No, so
they can't break. They literally cannot break.
There's one that's
closest-
in the Nintendo store in New York that literally survived like a bombing in like one of the wars that someone had it. The screen's all melted,
swear,
but
I
still
think I've
turns
seen
on.
that one.
Yeah, it's like all
Yeah.
melted, but the screen's still legit, and you can still turn it on.
The closest I've gotten to a Game Boy is for the DS Lite. They had like at the bottom of it this little like, I don't know how to describe it, but this slot where you could put like Game Boy games.
Did you ever? I feel like there's a real big it's not like a culture, but I find things that just work no matter what the hell you do to them is really freaking funny. Like you have Game Boys, which literally cannot die. But have you ever heard of the Toyota pickup truck?
Yeah,
They didn't even call it anything. They just called it the pickup truck.
isn't it
the
the
pickup.
one that's in?
That's
Toy
the one
Story?
that Top Gear. I don't know about that, but Top Gear had a thing way back in the day where they abused one Toyota pickup to hell and back. They dropped it from the top of a demolishing building. They let it get submerged underwater for a night, and it even broke off from its chains that were holding it down, so it was like found like slightly off from where it was supposed to be. They beat the absolute crap out of that truck, and every time they had to get it running again, they were only allowed to do it with like very minimal like tools, sure, people who knew what they were doing, but they were only allowed to have like a singular small toolbox with like some wrenches and some tape. They were not actually able to like use any correct good tools to fix the thing, and it just kept on running. It couldn't stop. They literally couldn't destroy the freaking thing.
So like
it's the sort of thing that you'd see like on it'd be like the sort of thing that you see on what is it? Like Facebook Marketplace. It looks like absolute hell. It looks like it's been through every single war in all of human history, and the caption will still say $15,000. I know what I got.
So Dr. Stone's wrong, because like after 4,000 years, all you should be able to find are Toyota pickup trucks, Game Boys, and Twinkies. And Nokia phones.
Facts.
And the Ford
You heard it here first.
And what?
Well, no, not the Ford F-150. Those aren't made to last. They aren't made to last. We're talking about it's too complicated. The entire reason that the Toyota pickup truck literally could do anything was because it was so simple. It was a frame, it was an engine, it had a transmission, and there was a cab that the person sat in. And it really wasn't that much more complicated than that. It was so freaking simple. Nothing could stop that thing. A Ford F-150, I don't know, maybe back 70 years ago when they first unveiled it, like in the 50s or in the 60s, whenever the hell the first ones came out. But just...
Damn, that's old.
Yeah, that is...
But I feel like that's kind of just how a lot of things go. That modern things aren't built to last because they're physically not built to last. That's not even like boomer talk. No, that's just how it is. iPhones aren't made to last you for your entire life. No, iPhones are made to last you until the day that the next one comes out, and then it'll absolutely completely shatter in your hand. It will explode in your hand. But things like 70 years ago, like the classic cars, like the frickin' Plymouths and the GMs and the Plymouths, the GMs, and the frickin' Chevys and the Pontiacs, all those classic American like tanks, those were made to last you till the end of your life. And then also till the end of your kid's life. And then it was meant to be restored at the end of their life so that they could do it for like another 2 or 3 generations. And that was just how they were made. They were made to last you centuries.
Wait, is that what I think it is? Oh my god, is that another tone shift? Ah, geez, it seems like it's the end of the podcast. Oh,
it really is.
It is. We still have one more segment.
No, we don't.
We have Quiff's video of the week.
We do? Wait, what? That's a thing?
Yeah, Quiff's
Hijacked by Emmett.
Sure, hold up. This one, because it's 15 seconds. This one. If you don't... I don't actually know how to pronounce this person, this YouTuber's name, but their edits are very, very funny. They are like the sort of... They've been around for a very, very long time. They're good. And this is something that they uploaded 3 hours ago because they made a meme. I love it. I love it so much. It's so
That is funny.
That came from this little Twitter post where, oh no, that's my ad. Cover that. We'll blur that if you're still watching. Apparently, this new AI voice thing is really interesting, and that text is. No, what is this? I don't know what this is.
I tried finding it. I couldn't.
Yeah, no. How are we going to make a video out of this?
We just will.
Don't worry.
The audience will see when we get to that point.
Whatever. I'm going to stop streaming so that there's less editing that needs to be done.
So, we're at the end of the podcast. Anybody have any final words?
Yeah.
Go away.
We will be pirating many, streaming them for free, as long as you subscribe to our Patreon, which has not been set up yet and will not
We don't
be set
have
up
one of those.
because we are not going to be pirating anything. Because we are good Christian boys.
What's going to be on the
Speak for yourself.
Patreon?
El Patron.
Emmett will post drawings. I will post ramblings and rage compilations, and Hyena will be there.
I will just be there. I'll be like, I'm here. I'm not contributing much, but I take most of the revenue.
The money.
That's not true.
He
You are
takes
the
most
host
of-
with the most for a reason.
That is
You're just
true.
being modest. Yes. Well, that's all
Alright.
for today, everybody.
That is the podcast.
That is all for today.
And,
This is a
Goodbye.
podcast.
It is a podcast. Please like and
It is a
subscribe if you're on
podcast.
YouTube. If you're on any of the streaming
Podcast.
videos, hit whatever button that you'd prefer.
Podcast.
Preferably not the
I'll do the
exit
outro
button.
music.
Or the
Podcast.
turn off.
Podcast. 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 Podcast.